Good morning, students. Today we are going to start with unit number 4, that is retirement of partner. Very excited chapter unit. In this unit, we are going to calculate gaining losing ratio, revaluation of assets. You are already familiar with this. Then entries to be passed for resource, similar to capital account, that resource we are transferring to capital accounts in the old profit sharing ratio. Now, this is very something important, that retiring partner's share we transfer to loan account. Now, what is this that we are going to understand? And most important concept which need in the partnership, that is a joint life policy. So joint life policy we are going to understand in this, familiarize with the term of joint life policy. Now, what is joint life policy? Yes, we'll understand it. And payments made in case of joint life policy. So what is joint life policy, several life policy, that we have to understand in the partnership. So this is the last part of retirement also, and in death only that section 37. One more session we are getting for partnership. So death के problems हम लोग उस time पे complete करने की कोशिश करेंगे. And today we will try to finish maximum questions of retirement. So retirement first questions are very basic questions to make their capital proportionate. So try to understand various adjustments. Then we will shift to joint life policy. After break, we are going to see what is joint life policy. So before break, basic questions of retirement. Now, what is new concept here? In admission, goodwill adjustment. So what is the goodwill adjustment? चलो जल्दी से बताओ, तब तक मैं रूल्स रिवाइज करवा लेता हूँ. जल्दी से तब तक आप लोगों को सुनते रहना है, और goodwill adjustment you have to write it in the comment section. So what is the goodwill adjustment in case of admission? So friends, first we have to understand traditional concepts. Yes, beta, quickly revise basic concepts. So traditional approach, debit the debtor, credit the creditor. For personal account, debit the receiver, credit the giver. Debtor becomes giver, creditor becomes receiver. Real account, debit what comes in, credit what goes out, debit all expenses and losses, credit all incomes and gains is a nominal account. In case of real account, personal and real account are carried to balance sheet, and nominal accounts are transferred to P&L. After that, we have to understand. In case of modern approach, asset is a debit balance, liability credit balance, expenses debit, income credit, and capital account credit balance. So friends, after understanding basic concepts, yes, now I'm asking you what is the entry for admission. Admission की goodwill की entry क्या होती है, जल्दी से मुझे बताइए. चलो आज क्या कमेंट्स देने नहीं है. गुड मॉर्निंग टू ऑल ऑफ यू. बेटा जल्दी से गुड मॉर्निंग बोल दीजिए. यस, वेरी गुड. सर म्यूचुअल एजेंसी क्या होता है बेटा? यस. योगेश कुमार, मिस सर योर हेयर स्टाइल इज लुकिंग कूल. अरे वो गलती से तेल लगाया, इसके वजह से वो थोड़ा स्पाइक हो चुका है. चलो. यस, न्यू पार्टनर्स, अंजना बोल रही है न्यू पार्टनर्स अकाउंट डेबिट टू ओल्ड पार्टनर्स कैपिटल अकाउंट इन सैक्रिफाइसिंग रेशियो. सो न्यू पार्टनर्स कैपिटल अकाउंट डेबिट टू ओल्ड पार्टनर्स कैपिटल अकाउंट इन सैक्रिफाइसिंग रेशियो. तो ये जो है, यस, वेरी गुड बेटा. न्यू पार्टनर to old partners in sacrificing ratio. Sir, in case of memorandum retirement, how to do the memorandum revaluation account? Same treatment ना बेटा, जैसा goodwill का treatment होएगा वैसा ही same treatment for memorandum revaluation. I already explained you memorandum revaluation treatment and goodwill treatment are same. Only book values are not going to change. Very good. So in case of retirement, yes, very good. Everyone answer new partner to old partner. अभी संकेत सर के स्टूडेंट्स को गुडविल एडजस्टमेंट का डर नहीं लगता. I know that. So goodwill adjustment is very easy for you now. So only goodwill calculation, goodwill adjustment is nothing difficult. Today we are going to see some थोड़ा सा higher level problems. Okay. So here, now what is the adjustment for goodwill in the case of retirement? Now you only think, who will get this benefit? Goodwill case is in the case of retirement, who will get the benefit of goodwill and who will bring this amount? Okay, so goodwill, you only think. Yes beta, साक्षी मैं आज तेरी query complete करवाऊंगा. I will explain that 7th question of second treatment. Don't worry. Yes. Now, very good. Continuing partners. or existing partners account debit to retired partner. They will bring the amount, they are debtors for us, and retired partners are creditors. Retired partners कौन बन जाएंगे? Creditors. ठीक है? सो कंटिन्यूइंग पार्टनर्स को डेबिट होएगा एंड रिटायर्ड पार्टनर को क्रेडिट होगा. कंटिन्यूइंग पार्टनर्स अकाउंट डेबिट टू रिटायर्ड पार्टनर्स. ओके, चलिए. नाउ फर्स्ट थिंग, when nothing is given, new profit sharing ratio of the remaining partners is retained as old partners. So it's very simple. I will tell you. Alok, Bhaskar, ABC. Alok, Bhaskar and Chetan, ABC, their profit sharing ratio 3:2:1. Alok retires. So 2:1 will be the ratio. So Alok retire हुआ तो 3 चला जाएगा. Answer is 2:1. If Bhaskar retires, तो 3:1. And Chetan retires, 3:2. Arav, Banta and Chunmun. 3/6, 2/6, 1/6. Banta takes 2/6 from Arnav. Banta takes 2/6 from Arnav and Chunmun takes 1/6 from Arnav. So 2/6 already there plus 2/6 and 1/6 plus 1/6. So this is 4/6 and here is 2/6. So 4:2 is the ratio. Gaining losing ratio. Sorry, new ratio is 4:2. New ratio is 4:2. That is 2:1. Simple. Deepu, Tasha, Honey. 3/6, 2/6, 1/6. Tasha retires and his share was acquired by Deepu and Honey in the ratio of 2:1. So Tasha का 2/6 तो था ही and Tasha का 3/6 sorry, Deepu will get. Sorry, Tasha retires है. So 3/6 Deepu का था and Tasha का 2/6 था, तो उसमें से ये आया 2/3. 2:1 रेशो में 2/6 कौन से रेशो में जाएगा? 2/6 का 2/3 ये किसको मिलेगा? दीपू को. एंड 2/6 का 1/3 ये किसको मिलेगा? हनी को. ओके, सो 3/6 प्लस 4/18. So 13/18 and here 1/6 plus 2/6 into 1/3. This is 5/18. So answer is 13:5. Okay, any difficulty? So this is very simple mathematics. Do it by your own. It's easy. Retiring partner will get this amount. Yes, beta. It's easy. It's basic mathematics. Okay. Now gaining losing ratio you can do by your own. We will focus on questions now. Okay. Illustration 1 पे आ जाइए. Illustration 1. Should I solve each and every illustration or only working notes? Tell me it in the comment section, beta. Comment section में बता दीजिए फटाफट. I know you will complete these problems. सूर्य कुमार कोई आधे घंटे के बाद ज्वाइन होगा तो मैं आधे घंटे के बाद का लेक्चर उसको रिपीट करूंगा क्या? आप जल्दी से आ जाइए इसमें. ओनली वर्किंग नोट्स. ओके ओके, ओनली वर्किंग नोट्स. चलो. A and B are partners in business, sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 3:2. So what is the ratio? 3:2. Their balance sheet is given below. On 1st January 2020, capital account A, B and reserves. So reserves 15,000 we will deduct and we will add it in A and B. $15,000, 9,000, 6,000. The goodwill of the firm is valued at 25,000. Goodwill of the firm is valued at 25,000. So total goodwill. We want to calculate share. Depreciate plant and machinery by 7.5%. So first one is a revaluation account. You can write beta. You can write it on the rough page. Then you can share it afterwards. You have 2 days to complete this syllabus. अभी 2 दिन में up to admission and retirement, finish your all illustrations. Okay, do your homework properly. बाद में your notebook will give you 100% assurance कि revisions करते time how sir has presented the answer. So please complete your notebooks in time. Now, plant and machinery depreciated by 7.5%. So asset decrease, liability increase. Asset increase, liability decrease. Plant and machinery. %7.5%. 1,500. Then inventories by 15%. To inventories. $2,400. Provision for trade receivables 5%. To receivables 750. So plant and machinery में से 1500 माइनस किया 2400 750. Then you have discount reserve against trade payable 7500 का 2%. 150 it's your profit beta by trade payable, it's your gain not profit. 150. So your whole loss is by loss, and that you will divide it in 2 partners A, B. $4,500. Yes. Next one. So here losses next one goodwill adjustment 10,000. Who is going to retire? B. B's share is equal to 10,000 into 2 by 5. Sorry, 25,000 है. 25,000 है. 25,000 into 2 by 5. So this is working note 2. This is 10,000. This is 10,000. So what is the entry, beta? A's capital account debit to B's capital. So B का कैपिटल बढ़ेगा, A का कम होएगा. एंड ट्रेड पेबल कितने से कम किया हमने? 150. Now you only calculate. Now see, B retires. B retires. So बेटा B का अमाउंट इज B लोन करके दिखेगा. B's amount will be kept as B's loan. So B's capital will be shifted to B's loan. तो B का जो कैपिटल था वो कैपिटल नहीं बोलते हुए हम लोग क्या बोलेंगे? इट इज B's लोन. ठीक है, चलो बोलिए फटाफट. यस बेटा, दिस इज ओनली वार्म अप क्वेश्चन, इसलिए सॉल्व करवाया. ओके, वार्म अप क्वेश्चन था इसलिए सॉल्व करवाया. आई नो दिस इज वेरी सिंपल. तो यस, पर फिर भी कैसा था? अभी नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज ए प्लस कैटेगरी. ओके, चलो फास्ट. व्हाट इज द बैलेंस? This is C category question. 16,300. नहीं, कुछ तो गड़बड़ हुआ कह रहे बेटा? नहीं ना. 16,300 15 प्लस 10 माइनस 1.8 प्लस 6 29,200 रिजोर्स 0 7350. $52,850 पे टैली हुआ. 52,850. ओके, चलो वेरी गुड. गुडविल एडजस्टमेंट बेटा ओनली बी शेयर वी आर गोइंग टू कैलकुलेट. बेटा रिवैल्यूएशन अकाउंट का दूसरा नाम प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस एडजस्टमेंट अकाउंट भी है. ओके, सो रिवैल्यूएशन अकाउंट two names. So this is only to show you that profit and loss adjustment is nothing but revaluation account. Sometimes you can use the word revaluation के बदले में. See, P&L adjustment. P&L means what? P&L means when you are actually recording all expenditures and incomes. And what is P&L adjustment other than profit? If you are doing any adjustment after 1 year. So then P&L adjustment, rectification of errors. Once trial balance is prepared, your final accounts get tallied, and afterwards you understood the last year mistakes. So beta, it is routed through P&L adjustment, or such type of revaluation account is also called as P&L adjustment. Okay. Either P&L adjustment account matlab kya? It's a revaluation account. Okay. It's nothing but it's a revaluation account. Chalo, second illustration is important one. So that we are going to start. Illu 2. FGK, where partners sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 2:1. Okay, now this is something to make their capital proportionate. Okay, अभी ये कुछ तो capital proportionate करने का तरीका है. K wants to retire. Okay, K wants to retire. Balance sheet is given with reserves minus 10,000, and here I will add 4,000. 4,000, 2:1, 2,000. So 10,000 add कर दीजिए. Reserves में से minus 10,000 and add it 442. 442. FGK's new profit sharing ratio. So beta, old ratio is not equal to gaining losing ratio. Write down. Old ratio is not equal to gaining losing ratio, because new ratio is given. बराबर है. Goodwill share we have to calculate. Sundry fixed assets upward by rupees 30,000. Inventories by 10,000. Bills receivable dishonor 5,000, but not recorded in the books, and dishonor is due to insolvency. So beta, what is the entry for? See, so here entry is debtors account debit to bills receivable, and then bills receivable becomes bad debts. Bad debts to debtors. How much? 5,000, 5,000. So debtor becomes cancel, and bills receivable we have to reduce by rupees 5,000. Yes, trade receivable includes bills receivable. So debtors is not going to pay us. So debtors is going to cancel, and then bad debts to bills receivable is the final entry, means ultimate effect. So 5,000 we will deduct, record in the revaluation account, and bills receivable reduced by 5,000. Now IMP adjustment. F and G agree to bring the sufficient cash to discharge K and make their capital proportionate. Now this is something very important. And they want to maintain their bank balance 75,000. So capital proportionate is the IMP. So what is new in this question? Proportionate capital. Okay. Chalo, let's understand. Working note 1, gaining losing ratio. Gaining losing ratio. Write down. Write down. Huh? This question is important. Particulars F, G, K. Old ratio 2/5, 2/5, 1/5. New ratio. Three by five, 2/5 dash. Gaining losing ratio. 1/5 receiver. 0. 1/5 giver. So he has credit balance. He is receiving share, so he is a debtor. Goodwill adjustment. Goodwill adjustment is total goodwill ₹50,000. Whose share beta? K's share. F's capital 10,000 to K's capital 10,000. Working note 2 over working note evaluation account. Particulars rupees, particulars rupees. Particulars rupees, particulars rupees. Buy sundry assets 30,000. Buy inventories 10,000. To trade receivables 5,000. And to profit 35,000. FGK 2/5, 2/5, 1/5. 14,000, 14,000, 7,000. $40,000. Partners capital. चलो, so profit भी हो गया. Now partners capital. Particulars FGK. And now we are going to prepare one more column, is called as total. Whenever the sentence is to make their capital proportionate, not using any share, keeping base nahi. To make their capital proportionate, always open total column. So this is the something which is new. So in question itself, you can write total column. Total column. Okay. So whenever you want to make your capital proportionate, open total column. Understood? particulars F, G, K and total. So open total column. This is new concept. Buy balance brought down. What is balance brought down, beta? 120, 80, 60. $260,000. Buy reserves 4,000, 4,000, 2,000, 10,000. K will get 10,000 capital for goodwill and F has to be debited. So by F's capital, goodwill adjustment, and to K's capital, goodwill adjustment 10,000. Goodwill adjustment. Then by revaluation, how much is the profit, beta? 35,000. $14,700. Revaluation 7,000. After 3 lines or 5 lines, open bank account. Particulars rupees. Particulars rupees. Open bank account. Open bank account, beta. To balance brought down. What is the balance in bank? 50,000. And what is buy balance carried down? You want to make their capital proportionate and kept 75,000 in bank. So bank account balance is 75,000. What is the bank account balance, beta? 75,000. So you can show here in balance sheet second effect 75,000 closing balance. Now friends, till now clear, beta? Now first we have to pay K. So सबसे पहले हम लोग किसको क्लोज करेंगे? K को क्लोज करेंगे. Number 1, to bank, K's account we have to close. $260 plus 10 plus 10, 35. Sorry, K na, K. Sorry. K. 60 plus 2 plus 10 plus 7. So K's capital, number 1, 79,000. To bank 79,000. K को क्लोज किया. राइट सेकंड बैंक के क्रेडिट में बाय केज कैपिटल नंबर 2 79,000. Give numbering, that then you can recall it at the time of revision. तो सबसे पहले किसको क्लोज किया? के को. के वी हैव क्लोज्ड, तो के को 79,000 बैलेंस दिख रहा है. नाउ दिस अमाउंट हु विल कंट्रीब्यूट? एफ एंड जी's कैपिटल. बट वी आर नॉट अवेयर एफ का कितना, जी का कितना. But we are aware about their third number, balancing figure. But individual amount we are not aware. Individual कितना है वो हमें पता नहीं है. 79 plus 75, 1,54,000 minus 50, 1,04,000. Number 3, 1,04,000. ठीक है, 1,04,000 टोटल है नंबर 3 पे. बाय बैंक 1,04,000. नंबर 4 पे 1,04,000 I have written. Now number 5 is two balance carried down. This is number 5. टोटल कॉलम का यूज अभी समझ में आया. सो टोटल कॉलम इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. 104 plus 35 plus 10 plus 10 plus 260 means 280. 4,19,000. 4,19,000 minus 10 minus 79. So number 5, 3,30,000. Number 5, 3,30,000. Number 6. Now this is proportionate. In which ratio? 3:2. So 330 divided by 5 into 3, 1,98,000. And 1,32,000. 6 number we have divided it. 7 number we will write it in the balance sheet in answer. F 198 and G 132. 198 and 132. And now 7 number is in balance sheet answer. And then 8 number we will close individual accounts. 208 minus 120 minus 14 minus 4, 18. 70,000 and 132 34,000. So now you got the 9 number. $79,000 and 70,000 and 34,000 balancing figure, and this is how. And then you will prepare balance sheet. So balance sheet में आपके 50,000 यहाँ पे आएगा. Then here it is 1,80,000, 60,000, 65,000, and your balance sheet tallies at 3,80,000. 3,80,000. Sorry. So your balance sheet tallies at 3,80,000. Correct. So numberings are important in this question. Very, very important. Number 1 पे किसको क्लोज किया? C. Number 1 K's account closed. Number 2 bank account credit side. K account. Number 3 close total column. No, sorry. Close bank account. Total F&G debit. Number 4 F&G account credited by bank. Number 5 close total column. Number 6 proportion. Number 7 balance sheet capital accounts. Number 8 close F&G column. Number 9 individual bank, individual in bank account. Individual in bank account. Beta, now it's simple. Tell me. Please do the practice, beta. This question is really tricky. Yes, tell me it in comment section. Easy છે या નથી? Yes, beta. You can use short form in working notes. Tell me it's easy or difficult? Chalo fast. I know. Now you have to improve your level, na beta. Now it's almost 5th day. Now easy. कैपिटल अकाउंट गिव नंबरिंग रे, गिव नंबरिंग. के को क्लोज किया, बैंक के क्रेडिट में लिखा, नंबरिंग से याद करो. नंबर 3 पे हमने बैंक को क्लोज किया 1,04,000. फिर हमने इधर लिखा बाय बैंक टोटल कॉलम में. फिर हमने 5 नंबर पे 330 क्लोजिंग बैलेंस, देन डिवाइडेड इन द रेशियो, देन बैलेंस शीट में अपडेटेड. देन 8 नंबर पे इंडिविजुअल बैंक अकाउंट एंड 9 नंबर पे F&G ओवर. It's very easy. 9 numbers. Now what is your duty, beta? Your role is that you will recall these 9 numbers. Means ऐसा याद करने का. नंबर 1 चलो याद करो. नंबर 1 के को क्लोज किया, बैंक अकाउंट को सॉरी के को क्लोज किया. नंबर 1. नंबर 2 बैंक करके के में लिखा, सो बैंक के क्रेडिट में बाय के. नंबर 3 बैंक अकाउंट डेबिट टू F&G. हाँ, फिर क्या किया? नंबर 3 F&G में लिखा. फिर नंबर 4 पे सर हमने F&G कैपिटल अकाउंट में आए और नंबर 4 पे उसको बैंक अकाउंट के बाय बैंक करके टोटल कॉलम में लिख दिया. सर 5 नंबर पे टोटल कॉलम क्लोज किया 3,30,000. 2 बैलेंस कैरिड डाउन. सर 6 नंबर पे 2 बैलेंस कैरिड डाउन को प्रोपोर्शनेट किया 198 एंड 132. ओके, अमाउंट के साथ याद होना चाहिए. सर नंबर 6 हुआ. नंबर 7 पे सर हमने क्या किया? वो बैलेंस शीट में लेके गए, आंसर बैलेंस शीट 198 132. फिर सर 8 नंबर पे वी क्लोज एफ अकाउंट एंड जी अकाउंट बाय बैंक का इंडिविजुअल कॉलम, दैट इज 70 एंड 34. And finally, we got the answer, sir. Individual balances, 9 number in bank account, 70 and 34, which matches with 1,04,000. Easy, sir. 9 steps. And whole problem is yours. 9 steps. Now you only, yes, tell me. Okay, Rahul is saying Shital Kumari, easy che, Jia Patel, easy, Anjana, easy, Avinash, Gunjan, Bhargavi, easy, 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 easy. सबको easy गया. योगेश कुमार बोल रहे सर डिफिकल्ट था पर कर लेंगे. कर ले क्या लेंगे बेटा, याद हो जाना चाहिए. 9 steps you have to recall. These are 9 steps. ILU 3. काय का हार्ड है बेटा, सही है माँ, कुछ हार्ड नहीं रहता. जब बोलोगे ना इजी छे, कुछ हार्ड है क्या? 9 स्टेप्स यार, सीएस स्टूडेंट है, 9 स्टेप्स याद नहीं रख सकते क्या? $1,04,000 का कोई रेशियो में डिवाइड नहीं करना है. इट्स अ बैलेंसिंग फिगर. 1,04,000 को आदित्य, you don't have to divide. Bank is not divided. Capital is divided. That's why we open total column. Now, 1,04,000 is a balancing figure of capital account. Individual, F and G, 70,000 and 34,000. You don't have to divide it in any ratio. Anjana is saying, sir, ये अभी तो 5 मिनट का प्रॉब्लम है. वेरी गुड बेटा. चलो, इलस्ट्रेशन नंबर 3 पे आ जाइए. Before taking break, ILU 3 we will finish. ILU 3, A category question. ILU 3. A category का क्वेश्चन है. ILU 3. Hey, journal entries you do by your own. Journal entries are very easy now. I will tell you ledger accounts, journal entry, you can refer study material. Better rewatch my session, Aditya ji. ILU 2 is better A category question. ABC were in partnership, sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 5:4:3. The balance sheet of the firm is given below. 31st March 2020. Balance sheet कब का दिया है? 31st March 2020. Capital account, ABC, fixtures, inventory, trade receivables, cash. A had been suffering from ill health. Oh, and gave notice that he wants to retire. An agreement was therefore entered. The profit and loss account on 31st March, net profit 48,000. Kitna tha net profit? 48,000 was to be reopened. IMP adjustment, new. Profit. Now this is something which is new. Profit reopen. Profit ko kaun sa balance? Credit balance. So think in this way. Credit balance. B was to be credited with 4,000 as bonus. So P&L adjustment जैसे होता है तो उसको हम लोग डेबिट देंगे. बोनस इज डेबिटेड P&L account 44,000. And then new ratio. So 44,000 we will divide it in 3:4:4 ratio. 44,000 we will divide it in 3:4:4 ratio. Goodwill. Now this question is divided in 2 parts. First, so first part is that part 1, revision of ratio, and part 2, retirement. First, they revised. Goodwill is calculated on 2 years of purchase multiplied by average profit of preceding 5 years. Goodwill, they directly have given you 58,600, so you don't have to calculate. Fixture 10,980, so fixture को मैं लिख दूंगा is increasing by 10,980 minus 8,200, 2,780. Revaluation account. Provision 2% was to be made on doubtful debts. Provision 93,500 into 2%, 1,870. Don't use Casio Calcisa, beta. 91,630. B and C agreed to continue the business sharing 3:2 and decided to retain the fixtures in the revised value and increase the provision. Now this is important. Increase the provision to 6%. Now this is important. 6% से revision करना है. So again, after retirement, there is a revision. ठीक है, देखते हैं. 1,870 था, is up to 2%. अभी और 4% बढ़ाना पड़ेगा. 2% था, 6% is new. So what is this concept? Yes, understand it quickly. So this problem is divided in 2 parts. One is revision of share. Okay. So working note 1. Working note 1. Revision of ratio. Revision of ratio. A, B, C. Particulars. Particulars and ABC. Old ratio or profits distributed in old ratio now cancelled, because we have to revise this ratio. Total 48,000. In which ratio you have to divide? So 5:4:3. $20,000 डेबिट, 16,000 now debit. Debit why? Because we want to cancel this ratio, so debited. And 12,000 debit. Roman 2, B's account bonus. So 4,000 credit. So profit is, now you left with, yes, remaining profit is divided in revised ratio. Now what is revised ratio? 3:4:4. 44,000. 12,000. 16,000. 16,000. So net effect is 0. पर 20,000 डेबिट and 12,000 credit means 8,000 net debit. 8,000 net debit. 20 minus 16, 4,000 credit, and here 4,000 credit. So this is the adjustment. This is the P&L adjustment. See, एकदम सिंपल. पहले 48,000 हमने ऑलरेडी कौन से रेशो में क्रेडिट किया था? In old ratio. What was that? 5:4:3. Okay. And now we have to divide it in the 3:4:4. Five to 4:3. 3:4:4. समझ में आया ये? इजी है. 48, 4, 44. Now वर्किंग नोट 1 आपको क्लियर हुआ. सो 48 कैंसल किया, सो डेबिटेड. सो कैपिटल अकाउंट को वापस रिवाइज करेंगे और न्यू 44,000 विल बी क्रेडिटेड. ओके. सो दिस इज दी 48,000 को क्या करना है? प्रीवियसली क्रेडिट बैलेंस था. नाउ वी हैव टू कैंसल दिस बैलेंसेस. सो कैपिटल को कम करना पड़ेगा और नए रेशो में ऐड करना पड़ेगा. सो दिस इज द लॉजिक. ओके, इजी. Then revaluation account. Okay, working note 2, gaining losing ratio. Gaining losing ratio. ABC. Old ratio, old revised ratio now. Old revised ratio. 4:3:3. This is very important. This is red pen. Revised ratio. So don't take 5:4:3. Take 3/10. Sorry, 4/4, 8, 11. 3/11, 4/11, 4/11. 3/11, 4/11, 4/11. And new ratio. Who retires? A. And B retires. B and C will continue. Old is not equal to gaining losing ratio as new ratio is given. New ratio is given. Three by 5, 2/5. (20/55). 20/55. 33/55. 22/55. 15/55 is a giver. 13/55 is a receiver. 2/55 is a receiver. So ratio is 13:2. 13:2. Now H share. H share. $56,800 into 3/11. 15,491. A is credited. B is debit, C is debit. $13,425 and 2 is equal to बराबर है ना 2066 debit. Then beta working note 3, revaluation account. Revaluation account. Particulars rupees. Particulars rupees. So revaluation is in which ratio? Old revised ratio. Now this is very important, huh? Not old ratio, old revised ratio. Only two adjustments by fixture. By fixture 2780. By fixture कितना था 2780. So fixture is 2780. And to provision for Didi. Provision for Didi कितना है बेटा 1870. And to profit. And this is divided in all three partners. And in which ratio? 3:4:4. 3/11, 4/11. This is very important. Huh? Old ratio and new ratio. So this is 910. $2780 minus 1870 divided in 11 into 3 is equal to 248. $331. So beta 248, 331 and 331. So revaluation account आपका ये हो जाएगा. And now it's a capital account. Capital account over now, almost at the end. Particulars ABC. Particulars ABC. After break beta बहुत important session for joint life policy. So particulars ABC, particulars ABC. Buy balance brought down. Buy balance brought down. 135,930. 95, 120, 61, 170. Then buy, yes, first adjustment, 8,000 debit, A, 4 credit, 8,000, 4,000, 4,000. Buy A's capital, in bracket P&L adjustment, and 2 B and C in bracket P&L adjustment. Then goodwill. Yes, ye over. Goodwill is 13,425, 2066, and A को क्रेडिट होएगा 15,491. By B and C to A, goodwill adjustment. Goodwill adjustment. Correct? And by revaluation, 248, 331, 331. And most important point, to provision for DD in new ratio. Now extra 4%. 93,500 पे 4%. 4675. 4675 in which ratio beta? 3:2. Very, very important concept. A out. 4675 divided by 5 into 3 is equal to 2 is equal to 1870. एक सेकंड ना 3:2 ना रे सॉरी एक सेकंड ना इट इज 6% है क्या सॉरी 93,500 into 6%, 5610 minus 1870. Sorry, 3740. कैसे आया देखो 93,500 into 6% minus 1870. This is very important, na? 3740 divided by 5 into 3 is equal to 2244. And 1 is equal to 3 is equal to क्या चल रहा है यार ये 3740 5 into 2 is equal to 1496. This is very, very important. Now tell me 2 balance carried down. You only tell me now. 2 balance carried down and 2 A's loan. 2 A's loan. A को लोन में डाल देंगे. So 135,930 plus 15,491 plus 248, 151,669 -8,000, सो 8,000 किया तो कितना आ रहा है रे? 143,669. Then you have 13, 2244, 83,782, 83,782, and 61,939. $99,451 and 61,170 plus 4,000 plus 331, 65,501. Yes. And now -3740 किया इसमें से. Now new figures 157,300, 93,500 minus 1870 minus 3740, 87,890, 74,910 as it is. Capital account एज लोन में जाएगा. A will be carried to एज लोन, B कैपिटल, C कैपिटल. सो A लोन कितना आया आपका? 143,669, B कैपिटल 83,782, and C's capital 61,939, 41,690. One, 4, 3. Three, 331,080. Yes, tallied. See, beta, this question is, what is new in this question? Yes, I will show you the index. I will show you the index. चलो, इंडेक्स आप लोग देख लीजिए. Problem is divided in 3 parts: revise ratio, retirement, and continue. That provision for doubtful debts. Revise ratio की एंट्रीज आपको समझ में आई. रिटायरमेंट, गुडविल एडजस्टमेंट, एंड देन 4%, ये सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट था. गुडविल पहले बैलेंस शीट में था. यू कैन टेक स्क्रीनशॉट. इजी क्वेश्चन है. सिर्फ रिवाइज रेशो, रिटायरमेंट एंड continuation, that provision for doubtful debts in the new ratio. So 3 parts में divide है. Yes, now you can take a break. Yes. अभी इजी लगा क्या आपको ये क्वेश्चन? यस बेटा, हिर सोनी, पहले के मॉड्यूल में थोड़े चेंजेस थे, अभी हमने वो चेंजेस उतार दिए, तो आप इसमें से ही करने की कोशिश करना मेरे साथ। थोड़ा सा डिफिकल्ट है, बट नाउ इट्स इजी। चलो लेट्स टेक अ ब्रेक, और ब्रेक के बाद वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कॉन्सेप्ट जॉइंट लाइफ पॉलिसी। जॉइंट लाइफ पॉलिसी हम लोग स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं ब्रेक के बाद। चलो जल्दी से आ जाइए। Illustration number 4 is also tricky question. So before starting illustration 4, I want to clear your concept of joint life policy. Then we are going to solve ILU 4, 5. Okay, so don't worry. ILU 4 is also a category question. ILU 4 is also a category question. So we are going to solve this question. Chaliye. Yes, beta Bhumika. Yes, it's very important. Every time you have to understand what is a new concept. In illustration number 2, that keeping capital as proportionate is important. In ILU 3, it is divided in 3 parts. Number 1 is revised ratio. Number 2, gaining losing ratio. And number 3, continuation of the question that provision for doubtful debts 4% se increase karna hai. That is a new concept, that from 2% to 6%. So that is a new concept. So beta, please understand each and every question's unique method or unique question from that illustration. So every question is almost similar, only 1 and 2 are more adjustment in every question. So try to learn these adjustments, that is important in accounting concepts. Okay, beta, any chapter, only that 1-2 points which are unique one, you have to understand that question. Okay, चलिए, so अभी हम लोग आते हैं क्वेश्चन के पहले, जॉइंट लाइफ पॉलिसी. Joint life policy, understand the concept. What is joint life policy? Suppose Nikhil sir, Sanket sir, Pritesh sir are 3 partners. Nikhil sir, Sanket sir, Pritesh sir are 3 partners. Now what happened? Suppose if any person retires or dies, कोई मर गया या रिटायर हो गया, तो बेटा बिजनेस थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम में आ सकता है. You will find some problems in the business because business is not carried by only one person. Here, all partners are important. Suppose if all partners are not important and Sanket sir is important for the business, in that case, we will take several life policy. When to take joint life policy? When all partners are equally important. But assume only Sanket sir is important. Other 2 partners are sleeping partners. In that case, you will take highest policy of Sanket sir. Why to pay extra premium na? किसको extra premium pay करने में क्या मजा आएगा? So highest premium to Sanket sir. So in that case, it is called as several life, individual life policy. Several means individual life policy. So there are 2 types of policies: joint life policy, several life policy. So tell me it in the comment section. चलो जल्दी से, now let it be interactive. चलो जल्दी से बताओ, what is several life policy? What is several life policy बेटा? Yes, fast. चलो जल्दी से बताओ, several life policy and joint life policy. Tell me fast. Yes, Yogesh Kumar, I will be always with you. Don't worry. Okay. प्रोविजन फॉर डाउटफुल डेट्स का बेटा एक इफेक्ट है ना, गर्लिन कौर, एक इफेक्ट हमने कैपिटल में दिया, आरडीडी, पीएनएल तो क्लोज है ना, पीएनएल किसको जाके मिलता है? कैपिटल. कैपिटल कम करेगा एंड एसेट साइड से डेटर्स कम करेगा, दैट 4%. सो इंस्टेड ऑफ रूटेड थ्रू अगेन रिवैल्यूएशन अकाउंट ओपन करेंगे क्या हम लोग? सो रिवैल्यूएशन अल्टीमेटली किसको जाके मिलता है? पार्टनर को। तो हमने पार्टनर में से कम किया, दैट 4%, और प्रोविजन में से कम किया, डेटर्स में से कम किया। ओके, व्हेन ऑल पार्टनर्स आर इक्वली इंपॉर्टेंट, अर्शदीप ने लिखा, we prepare joint life policy, but when only one partner is important, several life policy. Very good, very good. विभू ने एकदम इजी में लिखा, all joint, not several life. Very good. शॉर्ट करा विभू। चलो, now joint life policy means every year बिजनेस लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कॉर्पोरेशन या एनी लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कंपनीज को क्या करेगा? एवरी ईयर बिजनेस विल पे प्रीमियम, व्हाट इज कॉल्ड एज एवरी ईयर पेमेंट। एवरी ईयर पेमेंट इज कॉल्ड एज प्रीमियम। एंड बेटा, LIC will pay to business in two situations. In case of death and other than death. If partnership breaks due to death or other than death, means retirement. So in case of death, LIC will pay policy amount. Policy amount is decided at the time of agreement. Policy amount is decided at the time of agreement between business and LIC. कि कोई भी पार्टनर मरता है तो कितना पैसा दिया जाएगा. And other than death, you will get surrender value. What you will get? Surrender value. Surrender value or policy amount. What obvious? Policy amount is much bigger than surrender value. Surrender value मतलब एक एहसान किया गया कि भाई पार्टनरशिप ब्रेक हुआ तो we will pay you out. Okay, so surrender value ये आपको पे किया जाएगा. यदि पार्टनरशिप ब्रेक होता है अदर देन डेट, देखो हर साल आपको प्रीमियम भरना है. हर साल क्या भरना है? प्रीमियम भरना है. और पार्टनरशिप फर्म यदि आपकी ब्रेक होती है अदर देन डेट तो आपको सरेंडर वैल्यू मिलेगा. सपोज आपके झगड़े हो गए, पार्टनर में बहुत मारामारी हुई, तो वो केस में आपको क्या मिलेगा? तो सरेंडर वैल्यू मिलेगा. और डेथ हुआ तो पॉलिसी अमाउंट मिलेगा. डेथ हुआ तो क्या मिलेगा? पॉलिसी अमाउंट मिलेगा. इट्स वेरी सिंपल, वेरी सिंपल, वेरी सिंपल. तो जल्दी से बताओ क्या समझा आपको? डेथ के केस में व्हाट विल गेट? यस बेटा, व्हाट विल यू गेट बेटा in case of death and other than death? Okay, so now this premium payment has 3 treatments. How many treatments? 3 treatments. So premium के 3 treatment है. अच्छा, क्या मिलेगा? जल्दी से कमेंट सेक्शन में लिखो. इन केस ऑफ डेथ क्या मिलेगा एंड इन केस ऑफ अदर देन डेथ क्या मिलेगा? चलो याद करने की चीजें लिखनी पड़ेगी. चलो चलो फास्ट. वेरी गुड. अदर देन डेथ सरेंडर वैल्यू. पॉलिसी डेथ सरेंडर वैल्यू अदर. वेरी गुड गुंजन देवी. पॉलिसी अमाउंट. ओके, सो प्रीमियम. प्रीमियम पे करने के 3 तरीके. दिस प्रीमियम इज ट्रीटेड एज एक्सपेंस. क्या ट्रीट किया जाएगा? This premium payment is treated as expense. Then this premium is treated as asset. This premium payment out of this sum amount is treated as asset. And last one, it is treated as reserves. It is treated as reserves. So how many treatment are there? JLP, premium means what? JLP, joint life policy. Joint life policy is nothing but it's a premium. Premium that you are paying. Joint life policy means premium that you are paying. Premium you are paying. Premium you are paying. It's called a joint life policy. You can write over there. Joint life policy is nothing but it's a premium that you are paying. It is treated as expenses. It is treated as an asset, or it is treated as a reserves. ठीक है? Easy है? बहुत easy. Treated as expense, treated as asset, treated as reserves. Treated as expense, treated as asset, treated as reserves. Easy है बेटा? Okay. So बेटा JLP मतलब treated as expense, treated as asset, and treated as resource. Yes beta. Zeba, very good beta. Now I will give you example. Example से और ज्यादा clarity होगा. Suppose every year paying rupees 1,000. How much amount I am paying? Rupees 1,000. What it's called as beta? What it called as? What it called as beta? चलो जल्दी से याद करना है आपको फटाफट. Every year I am paying rupees 1,000. So what is 1,000 beta? चलो जल्दी से बताओ. Yes, very good. It's a premium. It's a premium. Very good, Satish. It's a premium. Correct है? Now in contract itself, there are surrender value which are given. There are surrender value which are given and policy amount. Very good. Policy amount is rupees. Assume it is rupees 1 lakh. Policy amount is rupees 1 lakh. Assumption. Okay. Surrender value in first year, assume it is 0. If there is a fight in the first year, you will get 0 amount. In second year, it is 200. In third year, it is 500. In fifth year, this is 900. And in, fourth year, and in fifth year, it is 1500. Suppose if fight occurs in the first year, you will get 0 amount. If fight occurs in the second year, it's 200. If fight occurs in third year, you will get 500. In fourth year, it is 900, and fifth year, it is 1500. It is called as surrender value. It is called as surrender value. JLP account. Now, beta, understand. If case 1, have you written beta this all things? Yes, this is the very important example. JLP account. Sorry, that I will prepare it afterward. Yes, this is a question. Case 1, JLP treated as expense. JLP treated as expense. JLP treated as expense. JLP account debit 1,000 to cash account 1,000. If JLP treated as expense. If JLP treated as expense, then whole premium that you paid is transferred to P&L account. P&L account debit to JLP. 1,000, 1,000. Whole amount is transferred to P&L. You got this concept? JLP account debit to cash and P&L account debit to JLP. So balance in JLP is equal to 0. So this is very simple. Whatever you paid is transferred to JLP. Every year, 1-5. Every year you will pass this entry. JLP to cash, P&L to JLP. JLP to cash, P&L to JLP. Many students are finding this concept difficult. Are you finding it difficult? Till now, any difficulty? You got the surrender value. When to get surrender value? Other than debt. Other than debt. And when you will get the policy amount? In case of death. Case 1 over. Case 1 over. Okay. Now, assume in year 4. In year 4, death occurs. In year 4, death occurs. If there is a death of partner. So bank account debit, how much beta? 1 lakh to partner's capital. पार्टनर का कैपिटल ये 1 लाख होएगा. पार्टनर के कैपिटल में 1 लाख होगा. In which ratio? Profit sharing ratio. And other than death in 4th year, bank account debit 900. Retirement. Yes, beta. Other than death is retirement. Or there might be a fight. झगड़े भी हो सकते हैं ना. रिटायर नहीं हुआ, पार्टनरशिप ही बंद हो गया. टू पार्टनर्स कैपिटल 900. Okay. So till now clear, beta? Till now clear? Yes, death and other than death. So if you understood this concept, then you have to switch to next one, case 2. Case 2. But today I am going to explain you one more concept of death also. Section 37. So today's because I'm giving you 2 days to complete your retirement question and death questions. Once you understood policy, premium, then death questions are easy. So it's my request, you go through all questions. You have 2 days now, Saturday, Sunday, beta. Utilize it. You are CS students. You do not have any other option. पढ़ाई 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 एंजॉयमेंट है ना. नवंबर दिसंबर के बाद शेड्यूल भी आ गया है. पढ़ाई अक्टूबर नवंबर दिसंबर के 15-20 दिन. बेटा, you have to work very hard. Very hard. वी आर गोइंग टू फिनिश आवर सिलेबस टिल 30th सितंबर। 30th सितंबर के बाद आपको सिर्फ पढ़ाई करनी है। लेट्स टेक इट ऑन। यस, यदि टाइम मिलता है तो मैं जूम पे भी सेशंस ले लूंगा, आपको मैक्सिमम स्टूडेंट्स ज्वाइन कर लेना। बट वी हैव टू डू रिविजन्स, प्रॉपर रिविजन्स, बहुत रिविजन्स। ठीक है, चलो। सो नाउ केस 2, JLP treated as an asset. अरे अर्शदीप, मरने के बाद कितना रुपया मिलेगा बेटा? 1 लाख रुपया पॉलिसी अमाउंट है, और सरेंडर वैल्यू मिलेगा यदि पार्टनरशिप ब्रेक होता है अदर देन डेट। इन 4th ईयर कॉन्ट्रैक्ट में लिखा ना मैंने एग्जांपल में। क्या कर रहा है अर्शदीप? Gorlin, your answer is foundation batch 5 with Sanket sir. Foundation batch 5 with Sanket sir is given in the question. JLP treated as an asset or expenditure is given in the question. If nothing is given, expenses treat kar dena. Okay. Chalo. Now second one. Year 1. JLP account debit 1000 to bank account. Now I will open JLP account. Understand. To bank 1000. And buy balance carried down 0. Buy balance carried down 0. Because surrender value is 0. Okay, it is always recorded at surrender value. Asset. And remaining balance is transferred to P&L, that is 1000. Remaining balance is transferred to P&L, which is 1000. So 1000, 1000. So entry बेटा, मैं बेटी नहीं बोल सकता ना बेटा। मुझे पता है मिस अर्शदीप आप लड़की हो, क्या टेंशन ले रही है। मैं आपको लड़की मिस अर्शदीप है, मुझे भी पता है, पर आपने, मैं आप बोलता हूं, मैं कभी भी आपको रिस्पेक्ट देके ही बुलाता हूँ। लड़की होने दो या लड़का होने दो। सो P&L अकाउंट डेबिट। सो व्हाट इज द नेक्स्ट एंट्री? P&L अकाउंट डेबिट टू JLP। बेटा मीन्स बेटी नहीं बोलता, मैं सबको बेटा ही बोलता हूँ। इट्स लड़की होने दो या लड़का होने दो। P&L account debit to JLP 1000, 1000. So what is the P&L balance beta? 1000. And what is the balance in JLP? 0. Why? Because it is a surrender value. So JLP treated as an asset is always recorded at surrender value. Now I will show you for year 2. Year 2 JLP account. Yes, to balance brought down beta 0, and buy balance carried down so P&L में जाएगा 800 because it's a surrender value. So what is the entry? JLP, to balance brought down 0, buy balance carried down 200, to bank 1000, balancing figure is P&L. Now you only tell me for beta third year. I am asking for year 3. 2 entries you have to tell me. Year 3 के एंट्रीज आप लोग मुझे बताओगे. आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू टेल यू. ईयर 3 के एंट्रीज. चलो, so tell me answer. Yes, I have given you enough time. बताइए जल्दी से. JLP account to balance brought down 200, to bank 1000, buy balance carried down 500 and buy P&L beta 700. $700 P&L, JLP to bank and P&L to JLP. चलो, last year, in year 4 death occurs. JLP buy balance carried down 900, to bank 1000, P&L to JLP 600. In fourth year, death, other than death. Now you only tell me entries. Other than death and death. चलो बताइए एंट्रीज. Oh, sorry. See what are entries? Okay, sorry. Again, in year 4, JLP to bank. Sorry, year 4 में JLP to bank 1000 and P&L में 600 जाएगा. Now see JLP balance. JLP balance is 900. What is the JLP balance? JLP balance is 900. Now, in fourth year, if death occurs, if death happened in fourth year, then bank account debit 1 lakh to JLP. See, JLP balance is 900. What is the balance in JLP? It's a 900 rupees because JLP का balance, अरे 900 रुपए तो balance है ना, 900 is a balance, and remaining balance you will transfer to partner's capital account. Other than that, suppose if death नहीं हुआ, but other than that, if you are getting any amount that is a surrender value, other than that, which amount you will get? Surrender value. So bank account debit 900 to JLP. But assume you are getting some extra amount, 1000. So bank account debit 1000 to JLP only 900. So cancel JLP. So JLP, if treated as an asset, it is always recorded in where beta? Surrender value. It is always recorded at surrender value. It is always recorded at surrender value. Now you are clear with the concept of JLP. JLP concept clear हो गया क्या? अभी भूलोगे नहीं. So बैलेंस शीट के एसेट साइड में JLP दिखा तो दिस इज अ सरेंडर वैल्यू. आप क्या बोलोगे उसको? इट इज अ सरेंडर वैल्यू. यस, अंडरस्टूड द कॉन्सेप्ट बेटा. चलो जल्दी से बताओ. यस, वेरी गुड. तो बैंक टू JLP पहले एंट्री होगा and remaining amount is capital. Easy? Easy abhi? And if it is JLP reserve, so JLP asset entry you have to pass plus one more entry, P&L appropriation to JLP reserve. P&L appropriation to JLP reserve. Whatever amount transferred to P&L to JLP, utna hi one extra entry you will pass, P&L account debit to JLP reserve. Itna yaad rakho. So this is JLP reserve. JLP reserve 90% questions में नहीं आएगा, but same entries like JLP asset plus extra entry जो आपने P&L to JLP amount entry pass किया है, same amount से P&L appropriation to JLP reserve. So JLP reserves When death occurs, it is transferred to partner's capital account. So this extra entry you have to pass P&L appropriation to JLP reserves. P&L appropriation to JLP reserves. JLP सही है जी, JLP हमेशा सरेंडर वैल्यू पे बताई जाएगी। 900 रुपया JLP में बैलेंस है, सो आपको पैसा मिला 1 लाख। 1 लाख में से आपका JLP, जैसे एसेट बेचते हो, डेथ होने के बाद एसेट की कुछ इज्जत नहीं बचेगी, तो एसेट को आपको कैंसल करना है 900 टू पार्टनर्स कैपिटल, एंड अदर देन डेथ बैंक अकाउंट डेबिट 900 यू विल गेट। सो हियर व्हाट इज एग्जैक्टली मीनिंग, JLP ट्रीटेड एज एन एसेट, मतलब क्या कि आपका जो सरेंडर वैल्यू है वो आपको मैंडेटरी मिलने वाला है। सरेंडर वैल्यू यू आर गोइंग टू रिसीव, सो इट इज ट्रीटेड एज जॉइंट लाइफ पॉलिसी एसेट। वन अप्रोच इज सेइंग जो भी मिलेगा आप एक्सपेंडिचर में ट्रीट कर दो, और जब मिलेगा तब इनकम ट्रीट करो, पार्टनर्स को दे दो। और जॉइंट लाइफ पॉलिसी ट्रीटेड एज एसेट, तो बेटा कुछ भी हुआ, डेथ नहीं हुआ पर पार्टनरशिप में झगड़ा हुआ, तो सरेंडर वैल्यू तो मिलने ही वाला है। सो सरेंडर वैल्यू को आप एसेट ही ट्रीट कर दो, आप सरेंडर वैल्यू को एसेट ही ट्रीट कर दो। इफ यू आस्क मी कि सर आपको कौन सा व्यू करेक्ट लगता है, तो मैं बोलूंगा जॉइंट लाइफ पॉलिसी एक्सपेंस ट्रीट करना, बिकॉज यू आर ऑडिटर, you are accountant, you have to follow this system, either you go by expense or you go by asset or you go by reserves. Okay, so मुझे पूछा तो मैं expense treat करूंगा। क्यों expense treat करूंगा? because whole expenditure, हमारा concept क्या है, हम लोग follower है, जितना लॉस हो सकता है, प्रूडेंस कॉन्सेप्ट। प्रूडेंस कॉन्सेप्ट क्या बताएगा, मैक्सिमम एक्सपेंसेस बताओ, मैक्सिमम एक्सपेंसेस बताओ, तो पूरा 1000 एक्सपेंस में डाल दो। पर वही एसेट क्या बोलता है कि 1000 में से सरेंडर वैल्यू छोड़ दो, बचा हुआ P&L में डालो। सो इफ यू आस्क मी 200 सरेंडर वैल्यू है तो P&L में 800 डाल दो। ओके, सो इफ यू आस्क मी तो मैं तो जाएगा ऑप्शन नंबर 1 से, केस नंबर 1 से, JLP ट्रीटेड एज एक्सपेंस। पर एग्जाम में कोई भी व्यू आ सकता है। तो एक्स्ट्रा अमाउंट मिल रहा है अदर देन डेथ, तो बेटा देखो 1000 रुपया मिल रहा है। इफ यू आर गेटिंग 1000 रुपीज, तो बैंक अकाउंट डेबिट 1000, JLP में कितना बैलेंस है, JLP में 900 टू कैपिटल अकाउंट 100, तो कैपिटल अकाउंट 100, बिकॉज JLP इज कैंसल्ड बाय जितनी एसेट की वैल्यू है। एसेट की वैल्यू क्या है, इट्स अ सरेंडर वैल्यू। व्हाट इज द वैल्यू ऑफ एसेट, इट इज अ सरेंडर वैल्यू। सो फर्स्ट यू विल कैंसल दैट एसेट, लाइक एसेट सोल्ड, like asset sold, okay, and remaining balance you will transfer to partners capital. Yes beta, so whatever amount you are receiving is a surrender value. Suppose if there is a fight or there is other than that, if your partnership gets dissolved, in that case which amount you will get, simply you will get the surrender value, and that's why surrender value is sure short amount, fixed amount that you are going to receive. Death is not in our hand beta, okay, but suppose if partnership breaks, so at least surrender value you will get, and when you are getting some value from that account, it is called as an asset, okay, and that asset is nothing but it's a surrender value. That asset is nothing but it's a surrender value. अच्छा समझा बच्चू, इजी एकदम, it's a surrender value. Yes सर, ईयर 1 में हो गया तो JLP कितना आएगा। सो बेटा JLP फर्स्ट ईयर में तो 0 है ना, 0 इज अ सरेंडर वैल्यू, सो कुछ भी नहीं मिलेगा, वो पूरा का पूरा बैंक टू पार्टनर्स कैपिटल डाल देंगे, बैंक टू पार्टनर्स कैपिटल। ये फर्स्ट ईयर में ऑफर होता है तो 0 रुपीज, नथिंग इज यू आर गोइंग टू रिसीव, और पॉलिसी अमाउंट होगी तो 1 लाख पहले ही साल में हो गया। सेकंड ईयर में हुआ तो 200। चलो आई एम गोइंग टू नाउ स्टार्ट विथ लास्ट कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ द डे, सेक्शन 37, डेथ की केस है। सो लास्ट कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ द डे, एंड देन यू कैन सॉल्व क्वेश्चंस ऑफ डेथ। 2 days you have partnership retirement questions and death के questions. So you solve these questions beta. Section 37 I am going to explain you. Section 37. Now what is the section 37? If death happens. Now section 37 talks about if death happens. Okay. Suppose death as on 1st September. When death happened, beta, Mr. A died on 1st September. Okay, 1st September को death हुआ. Now, it's not possible in the morning death happened and in the evening you are going to his wife and asking and telling her that yes, we are doing settlement of our partnership business. ऐसा कौन बोलेगा भाई? सुबह डेथ ऑकर हुई है, मिस्टर वाई मर गया है, एंड वाई मरने के बाद आप शाम को उसके बीवी को जाके बोलते हो चलो सेटल कर दो, ऐसा कौन बोलेगा? अकाउंट सेटल करते, ऐसा कोई बोलेगा क्या? सो सेटलमेंट विल टेक टाइम बिकॉज यू हैव टू डू लॉट ऑफ कैलकुलेशंस, रिवैल्यूएशन, गुडविल एडजस्टमेंट, यू हैव टू कैलकुलेट balance death के दिन पे all assets and liabilities. So it's not possible that you are going to settle his account immediately. Okay, so from the date of death up to settlement date, up to settlement, that deceased partner Mr. Y, his amount is in business, उसका पैसा business में है, his money is into business. You have not yet settled his account to his legal heir, and that's why he should get from the date of death up to the date of settlement the amount. This amount is higher of, now this is very important, higher of two amounts. Whatever amount you calculated is in capital account into, you can check here where it is given, that I will tell you where it is given. Section 37 C. Section 37, first page of that chapter. Okay. So, capital account into interest rate 6% for the period. Which period? Death to settlement. So, this period divided by 12 months. तो 1st सितंबर को डेथ हुआ, 31st तक आपने सेटल नहीं किया, अप टू 31st मार्च यू आर नॉट सेटल. सो सितंबर, अक्टूबर, नवंबर, दिसंबर, जनवरी, फरवरी, मार्च, 7 मंथ्स आपका आएगा. पीरियड ऑफ, यहां पे कितना मंथ्स हो जाएगा? 7 मंथ्स इन आवर एग्जाम. So higher of capital account or into interest rate at the rate of 6% for that period. Which period? From the date of death up to the date of settlement. Second one. Sir, profit is divided normally in profit sharing ratio. No, here capital sharing ratio. But a profit sharing ratio and capital sharing ratio are different things. Profit sharing ratio might be 1:1:1. But capital sharing ratio is according to capital. See, suppose Nikhil sir, Sanket sir, Pritesh sir. Nikhil sir and Sanket sir are working partners. So their profit sharing ratio is 1. Nikhil sir contributed 1 lakh. Sanket sir contributed 1 lakh. But Pritesh sir has huge money. He contributed 20 lakhs. So 1:1:20 is a ratio. But Pritesh sir is not coming to the business. He is normally not doing active business. So therefore, the Sanket sir and Nikhil sir are working partners. So Pritesh sir will get only 1:1:1 ratio because he is only investor. An investor, therefore, he's invested 20 lakhs. His capital is 20, but profit sharing ratio is 1:1:1 because working ye Nikhil sir or Sanket sir kar rahe. So see beta, here here when you were, yes, after death, whatever profit calculated, that has to be divided in capital sharing ratio. It's talking about section 37. So 37 is not giving you profit in profit sharing ratio after death. बेटा after death है, पर क्यों पैसा मिल रहा है? Because his account is not settled, and his account is not settled, and therefore you are paying this section 37 का amount, and that's why it is called as section 37. So एक problem इसके ऊपर हम लोग तुरंत solve कर लेते हैं. I hope you got the concept of section 37. It's very easy. ABC are sharing profits and losses equally, 1:1. This is what PSR. But their capital account 50, 75, and 120. So what is the ratio? 50, 75, 120. 10, 15, 24. Okay? 10:15:24. A and B continued the business. Final payment made on February 1. C died on 31st October, November, December, January. So 3 months. Settlement after 3 months after settlement. Settlement is after 3 months. How much profit they are getting, beta? 28,000. So 28,000 into 1/3, wrong. What is C's share? 120 divided by 50 plus 75 plus 120. So this is 245. Yes. So this is section 37. And what is his capital? 1,20,000 into 6% into 3/12, whichever is higher. So he will get 13,714. He will get 13,714. So this is section 37. Yes. Got the concept? Section 37 क्या बोलता है? Capital पे interest at the rate of 6%, or 6% capital पे interest, or profit has to be divided in which ratio? Capital sharing ratio. No beta, it is fixed by LIC ना. Salvage value, surrender value कौन fix करेगा? Surrender value LIC fix करेगी. Business कैसे fix करेगा? That is given in the contract itself. So this is the last concept of the day. तो बेटा अभी एक क्वेश्चन सॉल्व होना थोड़ा मुश्किल है. 115 हो चुका है. सो अभी हम लोग यहाँ पे रुकते हैं. I covered 3 questions, and then today most important concept, joint life policy, several life policy, and joint life policy treated as expense, joint life policy treated as an asset, and third one, joint life policy treated as reserve, and after that section 37. I hope you enjoyed this till now. And now 2 days आपके है, you have to solve each and every question. Monday के बाद I will not tell you to solve all questions, just important questions. Okay, for revision purpose only, important question. I enjoyed a lot with this batch. मुझे बहुत मजा आया because everyone is answering, और आप लोग ऐसे ही आंसर देते रहिए और मैक्सिमम बच्चों तक ये लेक्चर्स प्रोवाइड कीजिए. ये फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट है और मैक्सिमम लाइक कीजिए. यस, तो दिस इज ऑल फॉर टुडे सेशन. नाउ टुडे आई एम वेटिंग बेटा. आपको जेएलपी का थोड़ा प्रैक्टिस करना पड़ेगा. दो आई नो वेरी बिग कॉन्सेप्ट्स बेटा टू अंडरस्टैंड. ग्रास्पिंग के लिए इट्स डिफिकल्ट, पर ऑप्शन नहीं है. वी आर सीए स्टूडेंट्स, ये हमेशा याद रखो. थैंक यू, एंड वी विल मीट ऑन मंडे. सो मंडे को मिलते हैं. थैंक यू, थैंक यू, थैंक यू.